Hey guys, has anybody seen Mary? Because I don't know where Girly is. So I figured that it would be funny to just go live before she even gets here, so that she's just like, "What the hell?" Um, anyway, let's talk about what we have lined up today. Slay. Um, I'm going to text her right now because I kinda need her for this show. Where are you at? Am I early? Like, is this supposed to happen in an hour? I'm on time, right? Like, we're not tripping, right? Okay. My hair is doing its thing today. I don't really know what's going on up here, but either way, let me pull up what we have today, and I'm sure that Mary will be here any second. I hope she is, because if it's just me, this is gonna be a disaster. So today we're going to be talking about the latest tea in the WWE as well as all other wrestling promotions, stuff in AEW. I really want to talk about the Tony Khan situation. Oh, there you are. God damn. This show was about to be a mess.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry. I was trying to eat really quick.
I was like, I was asking the chat, I'm like, am I early? Like, is something going on?
No, you're good. All right. Welcome back to the Meet Us in the Ring podcast. We are here. I promise. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm late. I'm late for once.
I wanted to start it just as like a meme and be like, hey guys, it's what's going on.
How are you, Maddie?
I'm good. I'm very excited to be here because we have so much to talk about. So
I know.
I'm really looking forward to it.
What do you want to start with?
Um
Sorry if
so
my hair looks crazy, by the way. I just washed it.
I said the exact same thing about my hair like 5 minutes ago, so it's all good.
Oh, love that for us.
So we have the latest tea. We're going to talk about the draft. We're going to talk about Backlash predictions. So why don't we just talk about the elephant in the room, Ms. Becky Lynch, because I need to hear your thoughts because we haven't really talked about this like one-on-one. So
yeah. Well, let me paint a picture. By the way, sorry if I have a lisp right now. My wisdom teeth are bugging me and it's causing me to like talk weird. So sorry in advance. So my husband and I watched Raw and realized it was going to be the main event. And I was like, all right, well, I have to strap in for this 3-hour show in order to watch this match. That's the only reason I wanted to watch Raw.
yeah.
And the look on my face of sheer disappointment, just absolute blank. I literally stood up and like turned off the TV. And I was like, all right, well, because I shouldn't have been surprised. I know that.
Yeah, I told y'all this was going to happen. I really did.
It's the fact that Liv Morgan was runner-up again. Is this the fourth time? I thought it was the third time.
No, it's the fourth time. 2 Royal Rumbles, Elimination Chamber, and now
Why do they always have Liv be this close? This close. And then inevitably she loses. It's beyond frustrating. And like we had such a small victory of her not winning at WrestleMania, of Becky not winning at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And then she wins the title anyway.
That was my thing. Like, I kept bringing this up to be annoying, but like, y'all remember when Bianca was drafted to Raw after losing the SmackDown Women's title, and then Becky was also drafted to Raw. And so Bianca shows up on Raw, and she's like, "Hey, I just beat Charlotte Flair. I want a shot at the Raw Women's Champion, who is now you." Becky said, get to the back of the line, bitch. So apparently that
Mhm.
applies to everybody but her. Because girly and Becky, like I like Becky. Like I would have said this about pretty much like anybody, but you just lost. And not only did you just lose, but you lost clean,
Mhm.
clean as a whistle. You put on a banger match, and I have so much respect for you for that. But you lost. You lost. You are the last person that should be holding that title. And then, of course, the worst part was going online and having Liv's haters being like, oh, runner up, being runner up, just that's all she'll ever be. We're saved from a mid. I almost want to throw out some names that I saw. I'm not going to.
Oh.
Almost better than, thank God we're saved from a Liv Morgan title reign. But those are the same. Excuse my French. I'm so sorry. Those are the same bitches that will say that, but then they'll be like, oh, but it's Liv's fans that I hate. No, you hate
Yeah.
Liv. You hate Liv. You just don't have the
Yeah.
balls to say it. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Agreed. Yeah. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. And it's
yeah,
really frustrating. I mean, she had a moment of winning the SmackDown Women's title, but
yeah.
even that wasn't really her moment because of the stupid finish of, well, she was tapping out, but the ref didn't see it, and then the ref counted 3. And so she has not just had her clean win moment for a championship. And like, I don't want her to take the title off of Becky. I want Rhea to come
No.
back, her and Liv to have their match the way it should have been.
I'm gonna need Rhea because Becky squashed Bianca in 26 seconds. So I'm gonna need Rhea to come back and
Yeah.
squash Becky in 25 seconds. That's what I want to see. Because, well, first of all, when Mommy comes back, that title is immediately being placed right back in her hands, no matter
It
who's
better.
holding it. Exactly. And it should be. So Rhea's already beaten Becky. We know that she can.
Mhm.
So Becky is literally zero threat to her at this point.
Yeah.
And I understand that a lot of, first of all, like, I feel bad saying this, but the Becky Hogan memes were really funny. They were really funny. But, like, we have to also understand that, like, when Becky heard that she was gonna get the title, she probably was like, oh no. Like, she was probably not very excited about it.
I
And so I
mean, I
feel
would have
bad for her in a sense.
I would have felt that way before I read her book, but after reading her book, I firmly believe that any time that she is being told that she's getting the title, she's okay with it. Because in her book, like, she so consistently was like, well, like, I want to be the top person. I want to be the champion, like, me, me, me. And
Really?
maybe that was just how she felt before, and maybe she doesn't feel that way anymore. But, like, it's got me questioning, whether she's a girl's girl.
I mean,
It's got me
she
questioning.
did she did promise Bianca that she would do right by her, and she
Mhm.
did.
That's true.
Granted, it took a long time, and Bianca was still severely, like, crushed by that because,
Yeah.
that's hard to get over, but yeah, I at some point, we have to ask ourselves, when is enough enough? Like, and people were making this argument about Bailey. Y'all don't understand. Bailey spent the past 2 years doing nothing but taking L's to other women, putting
Mhm.
over she lost clean to Shotzi, bro. Like, she was not winning tag titles with Lita. She did not go down to NXT and take the title away from a rising star. She didn't
Mhm.
do any of that. She spent the past 2 years putting over other women. So Bailey winning the title in this really great story makes perfect sense to me, and I'm very
Mhm.
happy for her. She deserves it after all this hard work. What with Becky? What is this a reward for? Is this a reward for losing to Rhea?
Is this a reward for putting Rhea over at Mania?
Which I was very happy about, and that's great. But we all knew Rhea was going to win because Rhea already beat Charlotte. And I'm so sorry, but Charlotte is a bigger threat than Becky.
Agreed.
So I don't understand why people can't be like, okay, yeah, I understand why you're not happy about Becky winning the title, because we don't want to be seeing the same thing over and over and over again. Come on,
Mhm.
guys. Like,
This is probably an unpopular opinion, but I would rather, and this may just be like, I don't know, I just have an instinct for fairness, and like, I would rather have every single woman on the roster be champion at least once before Becky wins another title, or Charlotte, or Bianca. Sorry, but
No,
like,
I agree with you.
but I would rather literally every woman get an opportunity to be a champion.
Mm-hmm.
And that's probably like, you know, unrealistic. And people are like, well, there needs to be top people. That's just how it is. But why?
But again, when is enough enough? Like,
Yeah.
I understand that Becky is a very safe choice because whenever she's champion, the reign is always pretty solid, except for her Raw Women's title reign. I'm so sorry, trash. So I get why they did it, and maybe this will put over Rhea in an even better way. But at this point, Rhea is the most over woman in the company. She doesn't need to be put over more than she already is. And like, you know, y'all are saying they need a strong champion on a Raw. Your strong champion just lost at WrestleMania. So what are we doing? And yes, she's the biggest name, but again, you can't build up other names if you're consistently pushing the same people.
Yeah.
Just like.
Agreed. Like, I don't like, you know, not to bring up what has already happened, but with Sammy winning the IC title, Sammy has been in this company for such a long time and has gotten so many opportunities, and Chad Gable has not. I still think that Chad Gable should be the IC champion right now. Yeah. He should have had his moment at WrestleMania, period.
Yeah, I was actually like really surprised. I remember being at WrestleMania because I was there, and when Sammy won, like I was really surprised. Mm-hmm. I was like, what? Like, I still feel like Gunther deserved a bit of a better ending, a bit of a better build. But like, Miss Becky Lynch, I'm begging you, girly, please stop going for the title. Can you stop? Like, we're tired.
Yeah.
But Liv shouldn't take the title from Becky. Liv should take the title from Rhea. That's the story. And Becky is not going to put over Liv because she hasn't done it. And she doesn't seem like she's going to do it. And is that her choice? Probably not. So, like, I'm not blaming her for that. And she said many times she doesn't like her own booking. I would hope not at this point. But
I'm blaming Hunter Hearst Helmsley. That's who I'm blaming. Mr. Paul Levesque.
Like, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah, I think it was just like all right, who's a safe bet for right now while Rhea's
You know
gone?
who I really wanted to win? Because I didn't even want Liv to win because I thought her winning some happy-ass battle royal would not be nearly as special as beating Rhea. I wanted Nia Jax to win.
Ugh.
That would have been so funny. So funny.
It would have been.
Nia with a short little reign just being annoying as hell, and then Rhea comes back and that would be so funny because Rhea's already beaten Nia.
That's true. It's true. But that's the thing, right? Both.
Let me talk about this really quick. Lyra beat her by a roll up. Let's not go crazy, okay? Calm down. Okay, calm down.
No, but the irony of even if Nia was the person who won, like you said, Rhea has already beat her too. So it's like, what are we doing here?
I think Rhea's beaten like everybody in that battle royal at this point. Chelsea Green would have been hilarious. Like,
speaking of, really quick shout out to Wheezy Blonde for her Chelsea Green cosplay. Beautiful. That was just a quick side note. But yeah, so obviously, you know, we're not stoked that Becky is the champion again, but this is where we are.
Because if this was the case, why couldn't my girl Bianca immediately get her title back after she lost? Why did she have to wait and fight? Bianca had to go through the entire women's roster. She beat every single woman on that roster just to get a chance at the title. So why is it so different? Like, that just doesn't make any sense to me, dude.
But on the positive side, Bianca was the #1 overall draft pick. And honestly, that's iconic because it has been Roman Reigns for the past however long. And I like that they like locked in the champions because obviously those are
Yeah.
always the first round picks anyway. So let's just like ignore them for right now.
Yeah.
And the fact that Bianca was the number one pick for SmackDown, like it gives me just a little sliver of hope for the women's division going forward that they're going to be taken seriously. Because
Yeah.
even though Becky, oh my God, I don't know why I keep saying Becky, even though Bianca hasn't like really been in the major title scenes recently, she was still the number one pick.
That's mother for real.
That tells you she is a star. They know she's a star. And I'm excited for her and Jay to take those tag titles at Backlash.
And the way that somebody said, I feel so bad saying this because I laughed so hard when I saw it, but somebody was like, the Kabuki Warriors brought back relevance to the tag titles. I'm like, I'm sorry?
I mean,
did they though?
I can see it just because of who they are. Like, for me, it definitely made them more relevant than, you know, when Kaden and Katana had them, or Alba and Isla. Like, I think they're just so unique and such legends in this industry already that it did bring that more to the forefront. But I mean, yeah, Bianca and Jade are gonna they're not gonna be able to be beaten. There's
match
no
is gonna
way.
be. I'm not that excited in the sense because the match is gonna be very short.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
But whatever. Bianca's gonna be a Triple Crown champion. Haters stay mad. So that's a good transition into Backlash predictions, actually.
Well, did you have any other notes about the draft really quickly, just while we were
Kiana James.
That was shocking to me.
I like it and
I'm
I don't
surprised.
like it at the same time because I feel like she still could have done more in NXT.
Agreed. I was very shocked because I feel like there's other women who have been there longer who have maybe accomplished a little bit more. But clearly they see something in her and see that she's ready for the main roster. So I'm excited to see what she's going to bring.
They better not throw her in some random tag team or something, I swear to God.
Well, didn't they do that in NXT? She was like in a tag team with what's her name? The blonde girl.
Oh,
With
Fallon
cowboy
Henley?
boots. Yeah.
That wasn't really random. They had a kind of a storyline going, so.
Well, they were feuding, but then they were in a tag team because of the dudes.
It was very entertaining, though. I loved that storyline. A lot of people hated that storyline. I actually loved it.
Yeah, honestly, I know you don't like her, but I was expecting Cora Jade to get drafted.
Yeah, I was too. I think that might happen on. Oh no, that won't happen because she's probably gonna go after Roxanne.
She's been in NXT for so long. I just think it's time for her to move up, and now that
she should stay down there.
I mean, I just think she's paid her dues. Her dues. That's all.
Has she though?
I think so. I think so.
What's up, Junior?
Yeah, I was surprised she got called up before JC Jane or Gigi Dolan, or there's a plethora of other people. But
I think JC is having her farewell match in NXT soon against Thea Hale, so I wouldn't be surprised if she's drafted pretty soon. Probably on Monday. Dragunov, he better be called up on Monday. There's nothing left for him in NXT. Bring him up. Bring him up. Bring him up.
Maybe he'll be the new member of Imperium now that they kicked out. I mean, they did that to JD McDonough. They straight away put him in Judgment Day. So I could see them putting him with Gunther.
That wouldn't make. I mean, those two were rival. Like Dragunov is the one who defeated Gunther for the NXT UK title, so I feel like that would be weird. Also, Dragunov is just a standalone talent. That man is. Yeah. Sorry, Will Ospreay fans, but that man is the best wrestler in the world.
Wow, bold statement.
He really is, and I want, or at least one of the best. Fine, whatever. But yeah, he better be. He's a standalone talent. He's fantastic. I don't think he needs to be in a faction.
Well, who else got drafted on Friday?
Carmelo Hayes.
Well, but I'm trying to talk about women though.
Oh, right. Sorry, my bad.
Nia Jax and Liv Morgan both got drafted in the second round, I believe.
Yeah, Nia's going to SmackDown.
So, slay. Yeah.
Nia going to SmackDown is a good decision.
It'll be interesting. I don't like that she already attacked Bailey. Like, girl, go to the back of the line,
Yeah,
please.
Nia Jax doesn't. Nia Jax
Please.
skips the line. Nia Jax.
Dude, constantly she skips the line. But
I love
like,
that for her.
there was really no point in her attacking them when they were already setting up the triple threat for
I
Backlash.
think they did that. Maybe they're doing like some weird because Tiffany and Nia are like really good friends, so maybe that was something to do with it. I don't know. Kind of help out Tiffy time.
I don't know. But what do you think the chances are of Gunther and Ludwig getting drafted to SmackDown? I feel like they might go back.
I don't really know how I feel about that.
I
I
mean,
would.
because I assume he's going to go after Cody at some point.
Oh yeah, damn. I do want to see that. Because for Bash in Berlin, I guess it would make sense. And then they'll probably keep Giovanni on Raw, which I don't like this Imperium split up. I don't like it. I don't
Yeah, I
like.
mean, to be fair, Gunther and Ludwig came up without Giovanni at first, so
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. And he was always taking the L's, but
Yeah.
um, other than that, I know a couple of draft picks were like announced on social media instead of on TV. People
Mhm.
are sad about Baron Corbin being drafted to SmackDown
The Wolf
when
Dogs,
when
bro.
Braun Breaker is now going to be on Raw, which didn't
Oh.
make sense to me at all because he literally just signed his SmackDown contract like a month ago.
Oh yeah.
Whatever. Guess that doesn't matter.
What the frick?
Yeah. So anyway, Backlash is already on Saturday. I feel like I am not ready. I don't know. After
Yeah.
we just had WrestleMania and now we're already having Backlash. Like I'm not prepared simply.
Side note, thank God they stopped calling it WrestleMania Backlash.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
That was the
That was so
worst.
annoying.
We were in the trenches when that was happening.
It was literally just like, let's run the WrestleMania matches back
And that's
again.
exactly what they did.
Yeah. There might be another match added on Monday. I'm sure there's
Yeah.
going to be either for Becky or for Sammy.
Or the world tag titles. Either or. Grayson
Yeah, or the
and
tag titles, yeah.
that guy or Awesome Truth.
Well, the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match is on SmackDown for this week. Yeah.
Why don't
So
they just put it on Backlash?
I don't know.
What is with that? And they did when they did that with Bailey, I was so worried that she wasn't going to defend at Backlash. I was like, please don't do this.
Yeah.
So thank God she is. I'm sure girl pushed for that too.
Well, the first match that honestly we didn't need, Randy Orton and KO versus Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga. By the way, has anyone figured out what MFT stands for yet? Because I'm confused. I don't know what it means.
My mom
And
went to like NFTs, those things you can buy online.
yeah, I don't know what it means, but anyway. So that tag team match, we didn't need it. We could have put the tag team titles on instead.
Someone said my favorite thumb. That's iconic.
My family tree, my favorite.
Oh, my
Tongan.
family tree. It has to be my family tree. That makes sense.
Really? I don't know. I guess, but he goes, "Oh, my MFT." You wouldn't say my family tree. Like he confirmed it on Instagram? Okay, weird. Well, regardless, I hope that Randy and KO win this. Just because I don't see a reason for Solo and Tama Tonga to win. Other than Solo like trying to show that he's the new tribal chief.
Bro has zero aura.
Oh,
Like, I'm sorry. How are you gonna act like you're the tribal chief and say losing has consequences? Like, aren't you 0-34? Isn't the last time you won a match against John Cena at Crown Jewel? Who are you again? Like,
but also just like the way he talks to Paul Heyman just makes me laugh. He's like,
yeah.
say that again. It's like, relax.
What is bro doing? Like,
Bro's trying to be the tribal chief, but like, I'm sorry, you're still a baby, sir.
he's the tribal chief of not the bloodline, but the budget line.
You're the tribal toddler. Let's relax.
Y'all are actually interested in this? Really? Because
Okay.
I was bored, man. I was bored. Like,
I mean, if if it makes people more interested than solo in solo, then fine. But
yeah,
like,
that's
I'm
whatever.
I'm not interested in this match whatsoever.
Where's Roman at? Like, that's
He's taking a vacation. He's gonna go film something. I don't know. He was at Disney World recently.
oh yeah, I saw that. Good for him.
Love that for him. Go spending
Take
time
your
with his family.
vacay, King.
And then we have the Kabuki Warriors versus Bianca and Jade. Obviously, Bianca and Jade are going to slay the house down. They're gonna take those tag team titles, and then no one will be able to defeat them. So,
Until Jade like turns on Bianca or the other way
yeah,
around.
true, true. I assume that Jade will turn on Bianca.
Yeah, I would think that too. But also, heel Bianca is elite, so I would like to see that again.
I just feel like they're not going to.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
She's the John Cena, so she can't
Yeah,
turn back heel.
that's true.
She's just too much of a face, and she's too good at it.
Yeah, I mean, I hope that match is at least like 10 minutes, not like 5 seconds, because I'm surprised. When is like the last time the women's tag titles have been defended on a pay-per-view?
I mean, technically they were at Elimination Chamber, but they were on the pre-show, so
A win is a win, I guess.
yeah. But I love Asuka and Kairi. I love the Kabuki Warriors.
Mhm.
I think they definitely did bring something back to the tag titles, but where do we go from here? Like I know that Sonya's coming back, so are her and Chelsea Green gonna be together again because I'm living for that.
Yeah,
And then we have the two chipmunks of Kaden and Katana because they're so small. I love them, but they're so tiny. And then we have like Maxine and Ivy, who are like kind of a tag team, but like also kind of
yeah.
not because they're in like different factions. I don't know what's up with that. We have Zoe and Shayna, who are like kind of
They're,
still.
they're doing some stuff in NXT right now, or at least Shayna is.
Speaking of, quick side note, Natty is slaying over in NXT right now.
And Natalia is there solely to put over other women.
Because that's what I love about Natty. She is so good at that, and she does not get the credit she deserves. But I digress.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so I don't know where we go from here with the women's tag team division.
There's a lot of potential, it just needs to be capitalized on.
Yeah.
And that's what they're not doing. That's the main problem.
Yeah, I think Jade and Bianca will hold until at least January, and then Jade will turn on Bianca, and then they'll start their program for WrestleMania.
I still want Bianca versus Charlotte though.
I mean, yes, but who knows when Charlotte will be back. I'm excited to assume that she'll be drafted to SmackDown and not Raw because Andrade got drafted to
Oh yeah.
SmackDown. So, and they typically keep married couples together. So,
Quick side note here. Junior wants to know our thoughts on Lola Vice.
I think is that the one that Natty threw out of the ring?
Maybe?
If it is, girl took a bump. Let me just say that. And then she stood up and like still gave Natty a look like I'm a bad bitch. And I'm like, you know what? Respect.
My thing with Lola Vice is when a female wrestler becomes very over sexualized, I lose interest.
Oh, that, yeah.
That's how I feel with Jada Parker as well. I was very, very interested in her, and this is nothing personal to her because I think she's fantastic. But and same with Lola, when they are over sexualized and all people can talk about is their butt,
Mm-hmm.
I lose interest because I'm like, all
Is
right.
is that why you don't like Nikita?
No, I just don't think she's that great in the ring.
Oh, I mean, I'm all right, I guess.
I love Sky Blue. Shout out to Sky Blue.
But yeah, so I mean, we digress. But do you agree that Bianca and Jade are winning this?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and I hope they at least get a little bit of time. But then we have the triple threat of Bailey, Naomi and Tiffany Stratton. For everyone who's saying it's Tiffy time, no. I love Tiffany, I do, but I'm not ready for Bailey to not be champion anymore.
Tiffany's not ready yet.
No, she's not ready.
There's no reason for Bailey to lose here. There just really isn't. Like,
Yeah.
if anything, Tiffany's just there to take the pin.
Yeah, for sure. Sorry, I'm going off camera right now because Paul's walking by. Because he's walking out the door. Anyway, I'm back. But yeah, Tiffany's not ready. Her time will come. My brother had brought up Undertaker wanting an IC title for the women, and I honestly think Tiffany could be a perfect person to be an inaugural IC champion.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a hot take, but yeah, it's not Tiffy time yet for the title. She's not ready.
Yeah, definitely not. Eventually, though, I think. I would like to see her win Money in the Bank.
I would be on board. I would be on board.
Yeah.
She
Her
would be
Chelsea Green.
But I would want it to be like Carmella's, where she holds it for a long time and not cash in same night. Please, Paul Levesque, if for some reason you come across this podcast, please do not have the women cash in night of this year. Thank you.
At least they didn't do that with Io.
True. That gives me hope.
Yeah. Chelsea in the Bank would be great too. Those are the only two viable options, in my opinion. Like, I don't see anybody else.
I'm trying to think of who else like I would want to see be given that opportunity. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind Naomi having it. I think it would look really good with her gimmick. I'm trying to think of someone from Raw, but like I just can't. I can't see it.
Wouldn't Nia be funny?
That would be beyond ridiculous.
Nia in the Bank. Nah, that's not happening.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm hoping that they get enough time to really shine. I do think Naomi is unfortunately the weak link in this triple threat. Because I just feel like she like hasn't been gelling as well since she came back, but I think it's starting to pick up because her and Bailey's match was really good.
Yeah.
But her match with Tiffany, like it just sometimes seems a little clunky, and that they're just not used to wrestling each other. So
yeah, I think that's all that was.
Yeah, so I think it's gonna be a good match though, and yeah, Bailey should retain.
Yes, definitely.
And then what do we got? Oh, Damian Priest versus Jey Uso for the heavyweight championship, world heavyweight championship. I have Damian retaining, even though I would love for Jey to win and be main event world heavyweight champion, but not right now. Not right now.
We need Damian Priest on top.
I don't appreciate that he is most likely leaving the Judgment Day soon.
The only person that should beat Damian Priest for that title is Finn Balor.
Oh.
That's it. Like, once they break up Judgment Day, which I'm not ready for. I know it's coming, but I'm not ready.
I'm not ready.
But that is the person that, because, like, Finn just signed another contract. Give him the title reign he deserves. I want to see it.
Yeah. I mean, I would love for that. I don't know if it's in the cards, but I think Damian should retain for sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's no reason for him to lose.
I think that's like the hard part about defending right after WrestleMania. It's like you can't have them lose already. Like it feels wrong.
Yeah, has it happened at all, like, recently at least? I don't think we've seen a title change at Backlash in a minute. Oh, wait, it's Charlotte and Ronda. I remember that.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not good at, like, recalling pay-per-view wins. It's not my forte.
Yeah.
I think this match will be fine. I don't think it'll be, like, match of the night. Do you think Jimmy will show up?
I hope not, because they already had their feud thing. I get that it's kind of still going. They had their match, which was not good. Jay won. Let it die. Let it
I
die.
was
If they're
kind of
not,
thinking more of helping him
oh, but
now
then
that
Jay would
Solo turned on
win,
him.
and I don't want Jay to win.
I mean, he can still help him and still lose.
I guess so. Yeah.
But I mean, because Solo turned on him, so where's Jimmy supposed to go, you know?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. So oh. Oh. Oh.
Damn.
Well, yeah. I'm assuming Damien's gonna win. But and then the last match that we have for right now is Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles, which hot
Hello.
hot take coming from me. I would have rather had LA Knight in this match.
Why?
Only because AJ Styles has had his time with championship runs. I don't think we needed it. And I understand it's like, no, they're two very big legends in this industry.
Mhm.
Junior, I know. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I know. And like I understand they're kind of building it as like, hey, we both made it outside of here. Now let's have this match that we've never had. I get it. But I would have just rather have LA Knight in the match and then him lose to Cody and then that be it. And then him go after Logan Paul or whatever is gonna happen. You know? Oh, sorry. Blonde YouTuber guy.
That's right. That's right.
AJ Styles versus Cody Rhodes could be match of the year?
Okay, let's relax.
That's a bold statement. That's bold. I'll give it to you.
Let's relax before the AEW stands hear that.
Before Dave Meltzer hears it.
Man blocked me on Twitter.
That's hilarious.
Like,
I don't have anything to do with that man. I don't know anything about him, but I just like making fun of his ratings because I find them hilarious.
Stupid.
But anyway, I think it'll be a great match. I think Cody and AJ will put on a banger. They'll put on a clinic. Cody Rhodes is gonna retain, obviously. If AJ Styles pulled out a win,
no, oh my God,
no.
It'll definitely be match of the night, I think, for sure.
For sure.
But yeah, AJ winning would be crazy.
Yeah, it won't happen. And I saw a comment about AJ's theme song.
Oh yeah.
Can you just go back to his old one, please? I know that was like his face music, but still.
If they wanted heel music for AJ, why didn't they just use his TNA theme?
Maybe they couldn't. I don't know.
Oh, true. But yeah, this new one is it's something. Fire Def Rebel, that's right. We're over it.
Oh. And so is it him saying you don't want none in the beginning?
Yeah.
The first time I heard it, I didn't know it was him. And I was like, who is this white man saying you don't want none?
Whoa.
Yeah, sorry. And then Paul was like, that's AJ. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's him. Chat, can we get confirmation?
He just enunciates very well for that you don't want none.
That is so Caucasian.
Sorry, I'll clip that. Yeah, but
I don't think it's him doing the actual lyrics though, Cap. I think that's like some. It's the same guy that did Solo's theme, right? The Taking It All. I think so.
Which I don't know if it's a hot take. I like Solo's theme song.
I do too.
Sorry, Yoda's crying.
I thought I heard that.
Yeah, he's behind a gate right now. Yeah, but obviously this is going to be a good match. And this card, how do you feel about it overall?
I feel like something's missing.
Yes.
Maybe we'll find out on Monday what
Yeah.
exactly is missing.
Yeah. I don't
Oh
know
yeah,
what's
Braun
missing.
Breaker's theme. Oh my god! Like
Oh,
there was no reason for that change. Why did they do? I'm
yeah.
so and the
There was,
whole
there was no reason
swapping.
for that.
They're swapping between Tiffany's new theme and her old theme. Like they'll use that.
Hmm.
Like, can we make up our minds here and just choose her old theme because it's way
Like
better?
maybe someone put the wrong button. I don't know.
Oh my god!
I like her normal theme song.
Which one? What do you mean? Which one?
The NXT one.
Oh yeah, yeah, me too. It's
Yeah.
way better.
Yeah.
It's Tiffy time! Like, and then this basic beat. It's so I don't even know what she's saying. Like, I want to see you drop. What does that mean?
Do the drop? What?
Yeah, maybe that would have been better for when Piper was Dewdrop, but like this theme is not it.
Speaking of someone who deserves more opportunities, Piper Niven, my girl.
Yeah.
Have you seen her posts on Instagram lately? Girl is slaying.
I saw a few. I'm wondering that if Becky holds the title until Clash, maybe Piper gets a shot there.
They run it back
And yeah,
because
but
they've
Piper's
already
gonna
had.
lose, so
Well,
to that weak ass finisher.
yeah. Please, rock bottom Piper Niven, please.
Yeah,
Like,
like
come on
Becky,
now.
change that finisher because it's so unbelievable that anyone would actually lose to that.
Yeah.
Ugh, I'm tired.
Speaking
Man.
of speaking of Clash with Castle, I'm assuming Drew versus CM Punk.
Oh yes. Wait, would Punk be healed by then? Do you think?
Yeah, it's in June, right? I think he'll be
I
fine
have
by then.
Cap
It's
is currently
either
spelling out Naomi.
oh heck yeah, we love Naomi. Feel the
N
glow.
A L. But that's all. I didn't have that much of an issue with that because they did that in TNA with the TRI. So I think they're just
Mm.
recreating that, which is fine. Whatever.
I like her old theme song though. The I'm amazing. It's just
Yeah,
good. But it's a
it's
bop.
so good.
But yeah, Drew and CM Punk most likely at Clash with Castle because it'll be in Scotland and Drew will win. He'll have his moment in front of his people.
I want Punk to win.
Okay, girl. He was robbed at Wales. They're not gonna rob him for a second time.
Oh yeah, that was awful.
Yeah. And then and they're starting stuff with Sheamus, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking it could be Drew versus Sheamus at a Clash.
But where does the CM Punk feud fit in that? You know?
That has to do because Punk has to get in the title picture at some point.
Yeah, I mean, does he though?
I want to see it. I want to see it. Like,
I know you do, Miss Sweatpants.
those pants are fire. Oh, Damien versus Drew at Clash. Oh yeah, I didn't even think of that. That could be a possibility.
Yeah.
But with Drew winning, then maybe I feel like that would be a decent enough. No, but at the same time, I want Finn to be the one to beat him.
Yeah. But someone brought up something that should have been on our topic list for today, which was I don't know where it is, but Queen of the Ring.
Oh
and
yeah,
Queen of the Ring coming back.
I forgot about that.
Who would you want? I mean, I don't know when it is. I don't think it's for a little bit, but
it's at probably at Crown Jewel again or something, right?
I think it's at the other one that they do.
It's gonna be in Saudi Arabia regardless. What is it called? Clash of Champions?
No. Superstar Showdown? Is that what it's called?
That's lame. Queen of the Ring. I feel like Chelsea Green would be a good fit.
Oh, she would if she didn't win Money in the Bank.
Yeah. If she doesn't win Money in the Bank. Another choice.
Yeah, if she's not going to.
Yeah. Oh, it is Crown Jewel. Okay.
Oh. Okay. Well,
I hate
whichever.
Crown Jewel. Nothing good ever happens at Crown Jewel.
I think they did Zelina so dirty with her Queen of the Ring stuff.
Yeah, it was bad.
I would love for her to win again, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
No, thank you.
They just need to do her justice. I don't know. But then some other people who I think would be good for it. Sonya, if she comes back, I think she could do good with that. Chelsea, like you said. if Tiffany's not going to win Money in the Bank, then she's a good option for Queen of the Ring.
Oh, somebody said Shayna.
I don't know. I couldn't see her wanting to do a queen gimmick and have
She's
the
the Queen of
crown.
Spades, Mary.
Okay, yes, but like not with a crown.
Well, maybe she should have a crown.
Maybe. Or Queen of Hearts, Natty.
I feel like Natalya would even say no to that herself because she's just so focused on pushing new talent. So, and I respect her so much for that.
Yeah. Someone mentioned King Corbin. I actually loved King Corbin. Is that a hot take?
I didn't. No.
And I loved King Xavier Woods, and he's going to be in the tournament again. But Gunther's also going to be in the tournament, so I could easily see
Gunther has to win. Gunther has to win.
Easily see it.
That's the only person that should win. Like, and the whole King Xavier thing stopped right after Roman Reigns like humiliated him. So
yeah,
they just stopped doing it after that.
Yeah. And then Selena, I don't know what happened with her, if she like got injured or something, and then she like left for a little bit and then came back, and then she was with Legado del Fantasma.
Yeah, something like that.
It was just a weird thing. It was a weird thing to happen.
Yeah, Gunther has to win that. Some people are saying Bianca for Queen of the Ring. I mean, if she's tag champs, I doubt that that's going to happen.
Yeah. Someone else that I could actually see winning Queen of the Ring if she's going to be in the tournament, Indy Hartwell. I could see it. I think they want to push her.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a reach, I think. I love her, but you know, she's still in this team with Candice LeRae,
which
who honestly
that needs to end. I'm sorry.
Or at least do something with them.
Yeah. Well, either Indy needs to turn heel or she needs to separate herself.
Yeah.
That's what needs to happen.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I mean, I'm looking forward to all the possibilities ahead with Queen of the Ring and Money in the Bank, with hopefully a better tag team division. I'm
always hoping for that. Yeah.
I'm optimistic.
With the tag team division, the women's one, I'm not at this point because I just feel like nothing's going to change. If Bianca and Jade become champs, I would hope that they are able to do something, especially with Jade being so new. Bianca's a huge star. You know, maybe they'll have the kind of reign that Sasha and Naomi should have had.
Yeah.
Deserved to have. Unless they end up doing the same thing and walking out and going to different companies.
Stop. Don't even joke.
Jade just goes right back to AEW.
Stop. No. She doesn't want to go back to that neck brace. Fucking.
Oh yeah, can we talk about that for a second? What is going on, Tony Khan? What are you doing, bro? Like,
I don't know.
And then his whole like weird interview thing where it's just
yeah. But when I should say Bianca and Jade become the tag champs, I want them defending like every week. Yeah. Like I just want to see the titles on TV and being relevant.
Yeah.
The way that it should have been with Sasha and Naomi, like you said.
Yeah.
So, fingers crossed for that. I don't know. I don't know what time. I think Backlash will be at 3 p.m. for you, or no?
I think it's at noon for me.
Well, it's at 10 a.m. for me, I think.
Oh, so I guess 1. I'm probably regardless. I'll be at work, so.
Yeah, I'll be waking up, having mimosas and watching Backlash.
That sounds like so much fun. Damn.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens, but I mean, unless something drastic happens, this pay-per-view seems pretty I don't want to say predictable, but I feel good about we only differ on the RKO and Bloodline one because you think they're gonna win, right?
Yeah, I think the Bloodline will win, and if they don't, that's just gonna make them look even more pathetic than they already do.
Yeah, it's a big yikes. But maybe Jimmy will cost them the match.
Yeah. You know what? That's definitely going to happen.
Do you want to change your prediction or are you going to leave it?
Yeah, I'll change it. Because I feel like they just can't have KO take another loss at this point.
Yeah. He's been taking a lot of L's lately.
Yeah, getting bloodied up like Jacob. What do all these new? How big is this family?
Oh, very, very large. Very large.
I don't. Can they stop? Like this storyline is gonna go on for the rest of time at
It
this point.
genuinely could. I mean, Rock's daughter is still in NXT. Um,
Oh god.
he has other children. Roman has his children. The bloodline could continue forever. Jimmy and Jay both have children. Like,
We're never escaping this.
no, we're never escaping the bloodline. They are here for eternity.
Well, at least Roman's not champion at this point. A win is a win.
Then, now, forever together.
Uh,
Well, Yoda's gonna keep crying, so
yeah.
I'm gonna head out. But yeah, I'm excited for Backlash. I think it'll be a good time, even if it's, you know, pretty predictable. But I think it'll still be a good pay-per-view. Do you have any final thoughts?
It's predictable, but I think it'll be solid. I don't
Mhm.
think it'll be memorable, but I think it'll be solid. So it'll be a good show for us to enjoy nonetheless, and I'm never going to complain about that. So
Yeah, exactly. Period. Love that.
we love being grateful wrestling fans.
I know it doesn't seem like it, but we are.
Yeah.
So make sure to follow us on TikTok, Instagram, X, subscribe to the podcast, all that good stuff. And make sure to go watch the video of me interviewing wrestlers. I had such social anxiety doing that, but I was really proud of myself. So please go watch that video, like and comment, and we will see you guys next Sunday with our Backlash review. Bye.
Logan Paul